Welcome in, guys. How's it going? Dylan here, back with another video. Today we are going over tips and tricks for deadlift straps. Those will be at the end of the video. There are going to be one or two in there for both the strongman, if you recognize these figure 8 straps. They are the Cerberus brand. Absolutely fantastic straps. I recommend everybody go get them. They are amazing. But they are going to be tips not only for strongman, but also a few tips for powerlifters in here. So listen in, enjoy the video, give us a like and a subscribe. Let's get to it. All right, first off, when it comes to deadlift straps, I always like to start off with who should use them, right? Obviously, if you're a powerlifter, you don't get to use deadlift straps in competition, so they're not going to be always lifting with those, but they do have their place, okay? First off, it is my belief that beginners should not be using deadlift straps. You need to take the time to develop your grip. It is absolutely important. You need to make sure that your grip grows with your deadlift. That's absolutely huge, right? If we go straight to straps, well, your deadlift is going to be hindered by your grip eventually when you can't use your straps. So for those people just starting your strength training career, don't use the straps, please. Don't worry about the ego. Don't worry about the big lifts. I know you can add 40 pounds to your deadlift when you're doing your sets in front of Joe Biceps over there at your box gym. Don't worry about it. You'll get there. Take your time, develop your strength, get some forearms. Okay? Sweet. With that out of the way, when do we start to use deadlift straps? Okay? I think you should use deadlift straps when and only when your grip can no longer keep up with it. Now, this needs to be perfectly clear. This doesn't mean as soon as your double overhand can no longer keep up with the lift, don't worry about it. Switch to your switch grip. Once that becomes a problem and you can no longer keep up with that, then we might be able to move on to deadlift straps. Typically, when you're doing the double overhand, the reason why you're not able to hold on to it is because the bar is rolling out of your fingers and it's going the same way down the palm. If we go switch grip, this one is rolling this direction, this one is rolling this direction, so they counterbalance. It's no longer rolling out of your hands. Cool. So once that switch grip can no longer hold onto the bar, that is a good time to go ahead and use your deadlift straps. The next time where it's appropriate to use your deadlift straps is, say, like me, you have 2 or 3 deadlift sessions per week. On the first deadlift session, you're doing your main lift. Cool, try to stick with your grip for as long as you can. Stick with your switch grip for as long as you can, please. Then, when you come to later in the week, you might have, say, RDLs or stiff leg deadlifts, and you're just trying to work your hamstrings a little bit more, but your hands are tired because you just deadlifted 2 days ago. Guess what? Use your straps. Who cares? Have fun, lift some weights. All right, there you go. There's your reasons. If you meet those criteria, if you're not a beginner, if you've tried your switch grip for as long as you possibly can and it's no longer able to keep up, or if you're doing multiple training sessions a week, guess what? Go ahead and use your deadlift straps. If it's not any of those, man up and use your damn hands. All right, now let's go over what type of deadlift straps. I personally use these figure 8 Cerberus straps. I love them, they work well, they're very versatile, and they're quick, okay? You can also use the old school type of straps where it just wraps around the bar multiple times and you grab over the top of that. If you have those worked fine too. All right, tip number 1, you'll see that I like to use these service straps. They are figure 8s. My number one tip for you is to make sure that your wrist straps fit. Measure your wrist. Guys, don't think your wrist is thicker than it actually is. Here's the secret. It ain't that big. Tip number 2. When loading up for a maximal deadlift or a max rep deadlift, take your time when you're setting up. Don't rush it. Yeah, all the time in the world. You got about a minute to set up. You're gonna put the strap outside where you usually put your hand. Get it around your wrist. Bring your hand on the inside. Do that on the other side. Here's a little bonus tip for you. Make sure they match. You don't want one farther in than the other. Once you got that set, then you can go ahead and start deadlifting. Tip number 3, and this goes for basically just the strongman out there. If you're doing a show that requires either a medley or you have to do you have to set up outside of the bar, you have to run up to the bar and then set up. A quick tip is when you're setting up, instead of taking your time coming down, getting one side, getting the other, you walk up, pinch it on the shins, put your hands through, and go. Just like that, quick and easy. It'll look like this. How fast was that?
It was really fast.
All right, that's it guys. I hope it helped. I hope you understand now how to get into your deadlift with your deadlift straps. I hope now you understand when and why to use them. Let your egos go, it's okay. You're still strong, okay? Now, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, share with your friends, and check it out. Brand new shirts, love it. Hopefully having to a store near you, keep in touch. We'll make sure to get it out there when it's fun, when it's done. All right, well, hey, see you guys on the other side. Peace.